Holy shit. The sense of speed in Gran Turismo 4 is something that gives a hard time even to new gen games. Yeah, cause it's really realistic. Anyway, Penguins, how are you? Ah, shit. Wait, Sir Penguin 93? Are you... Wait, are you Goribani? No? Okay, okay, fair enough, you're a penguin, okay. So how are you, penguin? You think you've writing you like some weeks ago, maybe it's what I had to remind me. Of what? What do I remind you? Maybe you remind my nickname because you commented on the live a few weeks ago. I mean, your old name is Goribani, and for some reason I don't know, and you haven't told me yet. You changed your name to Sir Penguin. I think that is the problem. You've always been Sir Penguin? Wait. Really? Oh. Okay, I guess I messed up some... Yeah, I mean, I guess I messed up something because... It's my fault. Because I saw you have the Prime badge. That's why I got confused. Sorry, man. I made a mistake here. So you like playing Gran Turismo 4, or do you have another specific Gran Turismo franchise in your mind? Ooh, okay. Ooh, wee motherfuck. Holy shit, this car couldn't even steer. Do you believe if I'm telling you you're just Gran Turismo, you just try Gran Turismo 3A spec? You never played any Gran Turismo in your life. You're not up for racing game, your only experience was with the various Need for Speed. Ah, okay, fair enough, okay. I mean, I've watched a review on YouTube like 2 or 3 days ago. That YouTuber, he also says Gran Turismo 3 is the best Gran Turismo in his opinion, because for some reason, like this is the like GT3 is the first Gran Turismo game on PS2, and he claims the mechanics that are actually kind of better than Gran Turismo 4. So yeah, it's quite an argue to some of the people to claim like GT3 or GT4 is better in PS2. However, if you're interested in playing Need for Speed, your only experience was the Need for Speed. Okay, so which Need for Speed you've played? I'm guessing the Run or Most Wanted. You have to brake really early in this car. It's kind of awkward. Need for Speed Underground, Most Wanted, Carbon Undercover, Hot Pursuit, Shift, Pro Street, 2017, Need for Speed Heat. Wow, you played really a lot of Need for Speed games. In my opinion, the Most Wanted 2005 is the best in all Need for Speed series. Because I don't know, I mean, it's not the first Need for Speed that I played, but like Most Wanted, the mechanics is kind of awesome, the storyline is attracting. That's why I think Most Wanted was the best one. And I think I play Heat, but Heat gives me a feeling that you have to grind a lot, like because you have events in nights and days, and you have to attend both events in order to progress while having money at the same time. This kind of like you put so much time in grinding, rather than you play good to progress. And I haven't played Undercover, and I haven't played Shift because, like, if I'm going to play Need for Speed Shift, I think I'll just go with Gran Turismo or maybe Forza. That's why I never tried the Shift. But the post-trade is pretty good as well. Your favorite is Underground 2. Ah, understandable. About the last Need for Speed game is become a grinding game. Yeah, that's why. I mean, I haven't tried Payback. I should have tried that game as well, but I haven't. I don't have the time right now. Because I'm still thinking the next racing game that I'm going to play after GT 4. You play Payback 2. Ah, so how do you think about Payback? Like, before I have a chance to play it, I want to ask your opinions. Oh shit. Damn, this car is a mess. Playbacks is pretty good. I don't like the system of modification, because it's like a GDR game. You need to put card in your car for make better performances pretty randomly. You enjoy more Need for Speed 2017 and with the new gen, especially with your Nissan GTR 34. 427 kilometers, you're kidding me, man. So what you think is getting, like, playing Payback feels like more like a card game, right? Instead of a car game. What you need to do is just pick the buy a card and hope for the best. Is that what you mean? For example, you want to upgrade your engine. The old Need for Speed makes you to buy a new engine. Payback is like do a race one, give you a random card. It's good, keep it. It's bad, repeat. So it's like picking up a random card, and you hope that this card actually makes your car faster. So there are no money system. I mean, in the old Need for Speed game, you have the money system, the currency system, so you can buy it. But from what I can see, What you're trying to say is probably the payback system doesn't have currency, so you have to pick a card to hope that card makes your car faster. You have the money, with the money you can buy the cards. Oh, damn it, that's bullshit. That is literally bullshit. I've, I have to buy cards for that. That's ridiculous, man. If I'm going to play a card game, I'll rather play Yu-Gi-Oh! And the cards in the store are random too. Yeah, well, that sucks. That sucks so bad. Maybe I shouldn't play Payback. Maybe I should skip this one. In that case, Payback is terrible for speedrunning then. Oh, and by the way, Penguin, since I saw you have a Prime badge on the chat room, I assume you've subscribed my channel using the Amazon Prime, right? Plus you have 6 slots car, you can do a 3+3 cards for the same producer. For example, 3 cards green can give you more nitro, but if all 6 are green, you have a lot of performance than the other cards. So in the end, sometimes you don't know if a single card can be more powerful than the others or not. It's like a guessing game. You have to read the cards carefully. Well, it's like playing Yu-Gi-Oh! You have to draw a card and hope that cards you can use. And if you combine those several cards, you have a more powerful two. Feels more like gambling. Oh shit. And about the Nitro, you don't know, you think something is fucked up because you do the test month on Amazon, but when you try to subscribe a channel with the PC you can, with the phone you see a gray button. Who says me subscribe to Prime is still not available? Funny thing. I see this message 2 months ago and it's never changed. Yeah, don't worry, don't worry. Because I never saw a Prime badge before, that's why I want to ask. You don't know what you do with Amazon because you try the trial month of Amazon Prime Gaming, then they gifted to you a free month of Amazon Prime. Good for you! So you suppose something is in conflict or bugs? Yeah. I think, yeah, should be the conflict with the free trial. Sorry for your English, not a native language. Neither do I, so don't worry. Don't worry. Neither English is my native tongue. Did you play the game with the emulator or is it on PC? Nah, Gran Turismo series is PC exclusive. So I'm actually playing on a PS2 emulator, running on PC. So the graphics you're watching right now is better than original PS2 hardware, but there are still some glitches that might occur. Well, it's still some kind of buggy, and sometimes it would drop frames, but I tried to sort out as much as I could, so it's good now. It's really good now. And I set the resolution to like 2Ks, so you might think the game is actually outperforming some racing game nowadays, but it's just actually that I scale up the resolution. So yeah, if you have a decent PC, I really recommend you to try out Gran Turismo 4 as well, because you says you've played Gran Turismo 3 before, so it might not get hard for you to get familiar with the mechanics. I mean, it's a good game. It's my favorite racing game of all time. Although there are like 3 24 hours events. But yeah, playing on emulator is way better than playing on an original PS2, trust me. Especially when PS2 is running on 60 frames. under 2 minutes. That is a fast time. Sometimes you play The Sims busting out with the emulator. You have a Ryzen 5 3600X and a RTX 2070 Super with 16 gigs of RAM, 3600 MHz. And again, when you build a home, it starts to lag a lot, sometimes with a big drop of FPS. The Sims... Wait, there is The Sims on PS2? Really? I didn't know that. But anyway, cause I'm using the same CPU as yours. The only difference is I'm using a 3600 instead of 3600X, and my display graphics card is 1070 Ti, which is way worse than your graphics card. And I guess the RAM should be the same, so if my computer could handle GT4, I guess your computer could handle GT4 way better. Is there the Sims 1, the Sims busting out, and the Sims 2 for PS2? Well, in that case, if I remember correctly, there are the Sims on PC console. You have a better chance in playing the Sims 1, the Sims busting out, and the Sims 2 on PC version instead of running a PS2 emulator on PC. Because as I said, there is a lot of problem actually. Or if you insist on playing on a PS2 emulator on PC, what you might want to do is, I assume you're using pcsx2, only for PS2. So I assume you're using pcsx2. What you can do is Google the game name, which is The Sims Busting Out, and then add pcsx2. And for the first page of the search result, you should find something with the pcsx2 wikia. There are some users that actually share the settings of the pcsx2 to make you play for a smoother game without much lagging, or at least minimize the lagging issues. But you have to bear in mind that after you set it up for this the Sims busting out, this is probably the only setting that could only apply in that game. You have less chance that the same setting could run on a different game, because some specific games actually need specific settings on the pcsx2 in order to emulate smoothly, or in other words, to minimize the glitches and bugs. So yeah, in that case, I don't think it's your PC problem. I guess it's the emulator having a hard time trying to emulate that game. So you could reference the settings on wiki, or maybe copy it, so then try the game again to see if that makes a difference. The Sims 1 and The Sims 2 for PS2 are lots different. For example, The Sims 1 with the PC is only gestional. For the PS2 has a story. The Sims 2 the same, and you can control the player in third person too. With PC you can't, but of course with PC you have a lot of more content than The Sims of PS2. I suppose the lag is made it by the game, who at the time was laggy on the original PS2 too. Well, as I said, you might want to check the settings on the emulators, or even tweak a little bit of settings in order to make it play more smooth. Because it's still a very difficult problem for PC to emulate PS2 nowadays. And the problem all goes to the motion engine in PS. In PS2, the motional engine is so different that the PC couldn't even translate the game precisely. Holy shit, late break. Too late, too late. Damn it. Unfortunately, you looked everywhere. You also used a fix hack to be able to make it run better. Otherwise, it wouldn't start, but I believe that in your case, the PS2 emulator, precisely because its emulator has a maximum load that it can do. It's like creating a virtual machine. Uh, it's like creating a virtual machine. The emulator uses the power of your PC only to run at its maximum.